here.
Thanks for having us again.
Welcome.
Thank you, kindergartners. It's fun to be back. Mrs. Hanson used my name. My name is Mrs. Sar. Rhymes with star. And I like that part because it makes me feel like maybe I could be a super star. God bless you. Oh, I could see that one coming all the way from your toes. Are you okay? Okay. Today and tomorrow, we're going to be back again for writing tomorrow as well. But today and tomorrow, we're going to be starting to talk about some tools for writing. Tools for writing? That seems kind of strange. When I think about tools, I think about people who build houses or make furniture, and I think about things like saws and hammers and screwdrivers. Those in my head are tools. But do you know, lots of people use different kinds of tools. I brought two tools that are two of my favorites. They don't have anything to do with writing though, because these are tools for things that I like to do at home after all the snow has melted and the grass is starting to turn green. I'm going to show you one and I want you to think, who would use this kind of a tool? Don't say it, just think. Just think in your head. Who would use a tool like that? Some of you that are closer might even see there's some dirt on there. I have one more tool, hands down, because you're thinking in your head. Another tool. Oh, it looks like a partner. Look it.
Digging.
Look it. Josh, can you see that? There's more dirt.
Digging.
I wonder who would use tools like this. Tell your partner, who do you think would use tools? Eyes on me. 1, 2, 3. I heard a lot of kids say farmers would maybe use tools like this. Well, what I know about farmers is they use tools that are very similar, but usually farmers' tools are much longer. These are just shorter versions of farmers' tools. And remember, I told you I like to use these tools in the summer, and I am not a farmer. But I love to garden, which is close to farming. I like to garden flowers, and I like to garden vegetables, and I like to do it all summer long. And so these are two of the tools that I use. Because if I had to get into that dirt with just my hands after this long, cold winter, it would be so hard to do. But with my trowel, I can scoop down into it so much easier. It makes my job as a gardener easier. And we're going to talk about tools for writing that makes the job for writers easier too. Now, you got us in the mood already by talking about farmers. I'm going to start a song, and if you know it, will you sing along? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O. With a moo-moo here and moo-moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Let's sing it one more time. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O. animals on a farm, it was also a song about letters. Did you know that? All these years that you've been singing Old MacDonald, you've been singing about letters and animals. But guess what? The letters in Old MacDonald, they're not just any letters. These letters are called vowels. These are special letters in the alphabet. They're called vowels. Some of the vowels are repeated here. E, and another E over here. I, and another I over here. And O. Those are just 3 of the vowels in the alphabet. But there are really 5 vowels in the alphabet. There's more than E, I, O. Will, are you finding them over there on the wall? A is supposed to be there, Will says. I'm going to write the vowels here. A. What comes next when you take a look? They're the green cards with the stars above them. E. A. E. Then what?
I.
And then?
O.
And the last one is?
U.
Me?
U.
Me?
U.
It's the U. I'm going to stick this back there. So the alphabet has 5 vowels. My turn. A. Your turn.
A.
E.
E.
I.
I.
O.
O.
U.
U.
Listen. A. E. I. O. U.
A. I. O. U.
Again. A. E. I. O. U. Now let's go back to our song. Let's sing Old MacDonald Had a Farm, but instead of E-I-E-I-O, let's sing A-E-I-O-U. It'll fit in perfectly. Are you ready? Old MacDonald had a farm, A-E-I-O-U, and on that farm he had a sheep, A-E-I-O-U, with a ba-ba here and a ba-ba there, here a ba, there a ba, everywhere a ba-ba. Old MacDonald had a farm, A-E-I-O-U. It worked, didn't it? What's on your mind, Eden?
Well, that doesn't sound right, because, like, in McDonald's, I had a, like, in McDonald's.
Yeah. We totally changed the song, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you were so flexible. Thanks for doing it with me.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
And then,
Today, we're going to talk even more about these special letters. Do you remember what kind of letters they are?
vowels.
Yes, they are called vowels. And today, what we're really going to talk about is how vowels help spell the middles. Isn't that a funny word? Middles of words. All right, my turn. Vowels help spell. Your turn.
Vowels help spell.
My turn. Vowels help spell the middles. Your turn.
Vowels help spell the middles.
My turn. Vowels help spell the middles of words. Your turn.
Vowels help spell the middle of words.
So that's what we're going to focus on all day during writing today. And I have to tell you something. Vowels in the middles of words are the trickiest parts for writers. In fact, a lot of times writers, when they're just learning to write, leave out the middles. That's very common, and that's very much okay. And today we're going to start listening and figuring out how to hear and feel what those vowels sound like. So I've got a vowel chart started, and I'm going to have your help to finish it a little bit. We're going to start with A. What sound do you hear at the beginning of apple? Say it for me. Ah. Ah. We're going to put, oops, I better use red again. I'm going to put a picture right here of an
Apple.
yeah. So we remember that A says ah. A for apple. And this sign like this, ah, is a reminder. Can you sit back, please? Thank you. Is a reminder that A says, what does A say? That's right. Okay, now, on to the trickiest picture of all. Are you ready? I didn't go to school to be an artist. Ooh, it does look like a banana. Hang on. Oh, you guys are so good and so sweet. He's kind of a goofy elephant, but you can see it's an elephant, right? Because elephant starts, ready, listen? Elephant starts with eh, eh. That's right. And here's like 4 fingers going eh, eh. A says, E says, and I'm going to use blue. Now, boy, you guys are so smart. You must be getting ready for first grade.
Well, I'm getting ready for first grade.
I can tell. Double ready. Because you knew right away that I is the beginning sound of igloo. And I says I. So this symbol is close to the ah sound, but the difference, besides the color, is that it's skinnier. Because when you do it, you use your little tiny pinky. And your little tiny pinky is skinnier than your pointer finger. Ah, I. Tell me the sound. This one is eh, and this one is. All right, let's move on. How about this one? Oh boy. Oh dear. You guys are so good. Oh, I don't know if I am. How many tentacles does an octopus have?
8.
8. Oh dear, he's kind of lopsided. He's got big tentacles over there and skinny ones over here.
Funny.
But he's a happy octopus. And octopus starts with ah. That's right. Octopus, yeah, it's like a flat O. It goes ah. All right, last one. Oh, I know. I kind of got my octopus, sort of.
Umbrella.
You knew it.
I use
What sound does umbrella start with? Yeah. Can you scoot back just a little bit, please?
Yes.
Excuse me, could you have Orion come to the office for a moment, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Umbrella goes Okay, we're going to work through our vowels. I want you to listen to how they sound, and I want you to feel what it feels like in your mouth. Because vowel sounds feel differently. So So let's go slowly. Let's start with A. And A says, ah. What does it feel like in your mouth? Think about where your lips are. Think about where your tongue is. Say it again. Ah. Ah. When I say ah, my mouth is open pretty wide, and I can kind of feel my tongue close to my teeth. Feel it for yourself again. Ah. Did you feel it? Let's try elephant. Elephant goes ah. Ah. Think about how it feels. Where is your tongue when you say ah? My tongue is right behind my lower teeth. Ah. Let's try the I for igloo. Ready? I. I. This time I want you to listen. Listen to how close. I'm going to say it. I want you to listen. How close the E and the I sound. Ready? Listen. Eh. I. Those are probably the trickiest two to figure out. And that's okay. It'll come as you keep practicing, but they are so close together. Now this one is probably one of the easiest ones to hear and figure out. Oh. My mouth drops way open, and I always think of an opera singer when I say the sound oh, because I always think of them like and they sing their opera, right? And let's go to the last one. Oh. Umbrella. So here's a tip for writers. Let's see, writers. I got some funny markers. Use vowel charts. To help. Now remember, I said that vowels in the middles, that's what we're talking about. Vowels help spell the middles of words. But remember, I also said vowels in the middles are the trickiest parts of words to spell. This is another word. Here we go. Perfect. So sometimes you need to use a tool, like a vowel chart, to help you. So this is something that's going to stay put as you start working on your writing, so that you can reference it to see if it can help you figure out which vowel belongs in your word. All right, now we're going to move on to the next part. Are you ready? You are hanging in there so well. As I was getting ready for coming today, I started looking at my daughter's kindergarten writing. Oops, I'm so sorry. What I will tell you is that my daughter's an 8th grader now. Yeah, she's like almost a teen. Well, she is a teenager. She's almost thinking she's an adult. Ugh. She can be trouble. But it was so fun going back and looking through her writing from when she was in kindergarten, because I needed to refresh my memory about kindergarten writing. And I came across something that she had written, and it went like this. She had this great sentence with spaces in between her words. She had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words in her sentence, and it was so awesome to look at. And I started thinking, wow, for a kindergartner to write 5 words, they're really getting ready for first grade. And I can remember when we were in here and you were writing more than 5 words and sentences. So I know you're getting ready for first grade too.